Well, welcome YouTube. I am your host, Brad Kleba, and this is Brad's Boredom Busters, your textile art channel. Yes, this is the channel where we have fun with fabric. So recently I did a Pride tie-dye t-shirt, and so today I thought I would do a tie-dye shirt for the 4th of July. Yes, it'll be patriotic colors. It won't be exactly a flag t-shirt, but it'll be a representation of the colors of the 4th of July. And so what we need to start this project is an all white cotton t-shirt that you will pre-wash and then soak in soda ash, put it in the washer again to spin out all the moisture, and then you'll take it to the table and we'll fold up our pattern. So I've already prepped the shirt. So let's get over to the table and start folding up the pattern. All right, all my Buster buddies, here we are for our reveal. The shirt came out, as I anticipated, except for the turquoise. Bled a lot on the first white stripe. If it wasn't for that, I'd say it was a real big success. It still is, but this was really not anticipated. I know I've had problems in the past with turquoise bleeding like this. I don't know why, but I've got a few ideas. So let's go back over to the desk and we'll talk about what I have in mind for the future, because I am going to try this again, but I wanted to get this done and out before the 4th of July. So you have time to try this for yourself so you can wear it on the 4th. But yeah, I like the look in general, but like I say, the bleeding was a real problem. But like I say, I've got some ideas. Let's go talk about it. All right, all my dude and dudettes. So, hey, I hope you liked that project. You know, if it was something that you really are interested in and you liked it, hey, give me a thumbs up on this video. And please share my channel around. That really helps me out. All right, so we were going to talk about this. I've had this problem before with, especially with turquoise. I don't know, there's something about that turquoise color. It just loves to creep. I've seen other YouTube tie-dyers give slight explanations or hints on what to do, but never really give a good explanation. So I'm going to try a couple different techniques on 2 different shirts with this exact same pattern. I've heard where some tie-dyers with certain patterns, and they don't ever explain why they're doing it, but they've tied up the pattern and then they say they let it dry out completely. Now I'm thinking that, well, if it's completely bone dry, now you don't have the moisture in there to act as capillary action, where the moisture in the shirt causes the dye maybe to draw into areas that you don't want it to be in. And so I'm going to try that. I'm going to tie it up. Obviously it'll be soaked in soda ash, spun out, and it's easier to tie up any pattern when the shirt is damp. And so then I'll let it sit and dry out completely. Then I'll apply the dye to this pattern, and so the blue and the red stripes. So then when I apply the dye, I'll see if having the shirt dry keeps the dye from migrating into the white area where I don't want it. And so one other thing I heard about someone talk about before is if you want to keep the shirt white in specific areas, is before you apply your colored dye, is to flood the white portion of the pattern with either water and soda ash. That way, I assume with the amount of moisture in those white areas, it holds back the other colored dyes, and so it keeps it from coming into the white area. So I'm going to dye 2 shirts, and I'm going to try both methods. I'll tie them both up identically, and then I'll let them both dry out completely. But then when I go to dye, one of them I'll just apply the blue and the red and leave the white dry. And then on the second one, I'll flood the white areas with water, probably mixed with a little soda ash. Then after I flood the white areas, then I'll apply the turquoise and red, and then see if which method holds back the dye the best, keeps it from bleeding. And so then when I'm done with those shirts, I'll rinse them out, process them as normal, and wash them. And then I'll do a reveal again, another video. It may not come out right away, but like I said, I wanted this to come out before the 4th of July, so you have the opportunity to try this pattern for yourself. But I will do a short video and we'll discuss which process seems to keep dye from bleeding into areas that you don't want it. I mean, I get that even when I'm using, say, rainbow colors. The blue always wants to bleed into the yellow areas. And I usually use turquoise. I don't know what it is about that turquoise dye. It likes to creep. And so I'm just trying to find a method that I think is going to hold back, especially the turquoise. Because if you noticed on the shirt that I just revealed, the red really didn't bleed that much. A little, but not much. But the blue just went crazy. Possibly I didn't have my sinew tied tight enough to hold back the blue. That might have been also another possibility. Hey, if you have any suggestions or any clues, or if you've run across this problem on your own shirts, yeah, I'd be happy to hear what you've done that helped keep your dyes from bleeding into areas that you didn't want it in. So I'd be happy to hear from you. Anyway, so that is upcoming, but like I say, I may have other videos before. I've got some other shirts that I've already processed, but look forward to a second update on our 4th of July shirt. So hey, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do, and don't forget to ring that notification bell and share my channel around. That really helps me out. Oh, and one more thing. I am almost at 500 subscribers, and I really appreciate all of you. I love that. And I have something new coming to my channel, and I'll announce that here in the near future. I really appreciate all my subscribers. I love you all very much. Yeah, you're very loyal, and I appreciate that very much. And I can't wait to hit 1,000. All right, folks. Love you all. Peace out, baby. And don't forget to go bust out some art.